the reason why I like to use the jelly donut mix. And
Okay.
you can go get donuts too if you got someone that a donut shop that's throwing out their old stuff is a
They're
good.
day old ones, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For me and Jake, this is just a passion. And
Sure
but for
is.
you, Kevin, with these two new boats, you now have a new passion you can do in the springtime if you want.
Yes, and I need to. I'll I don't know if you want to end it or you want me to tell a story an old timer told me who had a problem like Jake with the canines coming into his baits.
I'd love to hear it, Kevin.
It's
Yeah,
a
you
very
gotta
short
hear
one.
this story.
My dad knew him, and this was before game cameras, so you didn't know what was coming in, unless it rained and you could see their tracks in the mud or something. But in the forest, usually in Colorado, where there's pine duff and everything, they couldn't tell what was coming in. Anyway, my dad was asking this guy who'd been baiting for 30 or 40 years. He says, "Well, how do you know what's coming in and getting it?" And he said, I pile the biggest logs I can in front of it and all over the top of it." And he said, "Then I know if all those logs are thrown all over the place, it was a bear. Other than that, nobody can get into it except a fox or a squirrel."
Yeah. That's very true. So in Minnesota, actually, we just made barrels legal. Maybe, I don't know, what's it been, 4, maybe 5 years? Prior to that, there was no barrels allowed here.
Oh, just piles on the ground.
So everybody, we would just pile it on the ground, and then we would literally cut trees or logs or whatever, and
Just like that.
put big logs over it, and that way you knew at least a bear was hitting it. And of course, once they opened it up the first time, then every raccoon and skunk and eagle and crow in the woods would get on it. But
Yeah.
that is the technique that everybody used to make sure there was a bear there.
Wow. Hasn't changed since the 70s.
No. But now with the barrels, and some guys are a little hesitant on barrels still, but I personally love them because, for one, it keeps your bait dry, and that's a huge thing for me. Bears are not that much different than us when it comes to eating it, and if you allow their food to get mushy and it turns moldy, and they're not going to want it. You keep it nice and dry, they're going to keep coming in. It's important.
I'm going to leave you with some thoughts here, Jake and Kevin. Do you prefer a ground blind or a tree stand? And don't answer the question. And what brand of tree stands do you like? Because that's what we're going to go over in the next several episodes. So